Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next.
From your New York Mets.
Just about ready to roll here. And getting the call here, Griffin Canning. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's Mookie now. Fouls one off. 2-2. One out, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
Soto settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Clayton Kershaw getting the start. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And it's even up.
2 strikes.
That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Luis Angel Acuna.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 2.
2-2, count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now it's Juan Soto. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And a strikeout. Clayton Kershaw off to a fast start. Nothing doing for the Mets. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Fought off foul. Next offering misses down and away. Daryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. A towering shot to center. His second homer this series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Tapped out in front of the plate, and that chance handled. Throws to first. They get the out on Muncy.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Right through there for a strike. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Struck him out looking. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Queens, and now it's the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses. And a full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. And foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off down the right side.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now the lefty. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Francisco Alvarez.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Two on, 1 out. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. And stepping in for New York, Brett Baty. Kershaw fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning at the plate. Tommy Edman. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Mookie Betts. Ball to strike. The pitch. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Way outside, 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively. Lindor on to first. And Betts is set down. That ends the frame. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
3-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Here's Juan Soto. And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first. They get the out on Soto. And the Mets go 1, 2, 3. Mets go down quickly. They're down 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, out of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting, catcher.
The batter
Will
now
Smith.
will be Will Smith. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short. Lindor tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. In the air to left center. Taylor in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Bottom 4, here's Pete Alonso.
For the Mets,
Oh, Boog, he consistently hits the ball
Pete
hard.
Alonso.
His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
Kershaw deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Nice grab from his backside. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
So up next, Brandon Nimmo. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground to first, a sliding stop, the throw, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. That one hit to right. Hernandez makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Top five,
off for
John
Los
Sciambi
Angeles,
with Chris
third
Singleton.
baseman,
And
Max
leading it off,
Muncy.
Max Muncy. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Here's a 2-2. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to
Now
even
batting
that count
left
up
fielder,
at 2 balls and
Michael
2 strikes, but
Conforto.
that time chased outside the zone.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ball.
2 down,
balls,
nobody
1
on.
strike.
And we're at the top of the 5th. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And it remains 2-2. And that one missing low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Queens, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the
batting,
5th.
third baseman, Brett Beatty.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Hammer, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight,
Lindor.
Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
The shortstop
Ball
takes the ball.
Well, if he's going to steal
balls,
second,
1 strike.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Mets leave 1. They still trail 1-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kodai Senga.
Now pitching
He's having a
for the New
ton
York
of
Mets.
success facing left-handed
Number
hitters this
34.
season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And here comes
Leading
Tommy
off for the
Edman.
Dodgers, second baseman Tommy Edman.
Swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next offering
that's too high.
upstairs. And that
I got
just
3 and 2.
misses. He gets there with the slide. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Just
that's
missed. Senga is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And that one fouled off. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches
Now batting,
either at the bottom or at the top
shortstop,
on the
Mookie
edges.
Betts.
And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Here's Betts. His splits between April and May there. Double play ball to second. Lindor, that's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lou
Now
Trevino.
pitching for Los
Should be a good
Angeles.
first matchup for him here.
Number
He's been
58.
doing a great job against
Lou
right-handed
Trevino.
bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Starling
Leading
Marte up
off
to
for the
hit.
Mets,
Well, these fans definitely want to get
Starling
involved in the
Marte.
game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Luis Garcia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Nat warming up as well. Up the middle. Edman. Fires to first. Marte retired.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Inside, almost got him. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full
Up
count,
next
but I guess
for
he
the
saw
Mets,
it really well. It's a really nice
Pete
plate appearance.
Alonso.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. Soto at first, one gone. That's a little bit low. That's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Lou Trevino out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Alex Vesia taking over on the mound.
51.
25th appearance of the year for him.
Vesia.
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. Next offering is fouled back. To the right side. Freeman takes it himself, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Outside low, and it's 2-1. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
inside ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something
right
that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Man at first, one away. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
1st and 2nd, one out. Here's Muncy to hit. Swings, and he breaks his bat.
Now batting, center fielder Andy Pages.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. First and 2nd, 2 down. Here are the top half of inning number 7. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So they strand a pair. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fly ball center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Francisco
And
Alvarez.
now Francisco Alvarez. Got him swinging.
Now batting,
Down the third baseman, Brett Baty.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That one outside, and it's 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Reed Garrett.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
One-run game. Michael Conforto will climb in. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting, second
Here's a
baseman,
switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one misses. 2-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Stanek up and loosening in the pen. Brazoban getting loose as well. This to center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Goes down looking. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luis Garcia.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna.
Second baseman.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Scott, the closer, is getting loose. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Down.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2. Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trust in your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
2 out, space is empty. This one smoked out to left. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Garcia done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Tanner Scott.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Tanner Scott.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On a pinch run for the Mets, Jose Azocar. So the tying run in scoring position now. Juan Soto, the next to hit. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Out to short, Lindor. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. So now 1-2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Next offering way upstairs, Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed.
Now batting,
gets the out.
left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
He's 2 outs away. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. And stepping in for
now
New York,
batting,
Tyrone
center
Taylor.
Fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Swing and a foul out of play. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.